Hello, people. It's that time again. It's that time again. Welcome along, everyone, to my live YouTube stream. My name is Danny C, and let's get down to business for round 2 of TJ's Formula 1 World Championship. I hope everyone is well. Hopefully, you can all hear me loud and clear. Just go through a little something. There we go. It's cool. So I hope everyone is all well, like what have you been on with. So let's get straight to it then. So for today's menu, I'm going to be providing you my POV of TJ's Formula 1 World Championship round. That is round 2 at the German Grand Prix and we're at the Nürburgring GP layout circuit. So I hope everyone is all good and it's going to be an interesting one for sure. So it could well rain. So although as you can see that I've got the sunglasses on and the cap, so but I won't be needing them for. So I just want to get a bit of vision also. So it's been a warm day over at the UK, whereas in Germany, well, a lot can happen for sure. So what's going to be happening is that the practice is underway. So the qualifying is going to be scheduled is going to be R5 UK time, and then there's going to be 15 minutes quali, and you would need to have the two different tire compounds, which is the medium and the softs. Failing to apply that principle will result in a 1 minute penalty. So there's going to be 60 laps of racing after 15 minutes of quali. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to what is turning out going to be an interesting one for sure. So who we've got out at the moment? We've got Owen, who's looking quick in the Ferrari, and then we've got the F3 guy in the Nigel Mansell livery, from the IndyCar days, kart championship, and then we've got Drew in the Red Bull outfit too, and then there's Full Send in the who is teammates with the M3 guy as well, and then there's myself and Shadow representing Vodafone, McLaren, Mercedes, sat in the garage just chilling. So I don't know what to expect. Last time out, having finished third on a road, then I found myself second in the driver's standings, and of course, the team's standings in second place as well. Only just behind the Williams Renault. So I'm just gonna get out of the track and get into the flow with things. Excuse me. Don't want to be going too deep of the chicane, because otherwise it's going to fluff your lines. And I'll be honest, I've not really done much practice on this upcoming race, having been invested in other things, with some other league racing and whatnot. So I've only got a few laps of on the softs, whereas the tyres are in the other end on the mediums. We'll have to see how that goes also. Welcome along, Hippie. Good to see you, brother. I hope you are out there, and best of luck to you as well. So this is Hippie, who is Red Bull teammates with Drewbit. So welcome along, and I hope you well, and I wish you all the best of it in the race too. So I don't know what to expect from my end also, having hardly done any practice. Well, with other than just a few laps of this particular track. So, but it could well rain. Although I've not even tried out the wetter conditions of it as to where the grip is level, what grip level is and whatnot. So, but I'm up for it. I'm up for the challenge. So we'll just do the talking of the track, and that's the way to be. The car feels pretty on point with the rotation. It just went quickly installing tune off YouTube. Hopefully it's okay. Car fell over last week doing it. It's just about adapting to it, isn't it? Which is another thing also. Once you adapt, you'll overcome it and improvise a lot. So that's the way to be for sure. Because these cars, obviously, with me being the SF23, which does tend to drive it just a little different to the SF19s that we got both TJ and Yep, but in the SF19s, which it will be interesting to see how that pans out. Also, once you get the tuning together, then obviously it's just getting the upper hand, which is another thing also. The McLaren's looking quick. So far, so good. That because we got Shadow, who's greatly fastest in the practice, and then there's myself in second. Well, we're yet to showcase Yep's quality of pace in the Williams Renault car. So all he's going to take is a Yep miracle with blistering lap times, and also that'll be coming his way. I suppose you could go as wide as you dare without abusing the track limits too much. TJ giving Drew a bit the encouragement to drive faster because he's 2.2 seconds behind me. You know, just like far. It's the taking part what counts the most. That is for sure. I just lost like about nearly half a second on the last sector, but the pace is there. So I've got my McLaren teammate up ahead. And as the fuel is burning down as well, then obviously you feel the difference of with the car being lighter and more nimble. Obviously 3/10 up like about on the purple. Thanks a lot. Didn't take me long to get a 33. So we've got Shadow behind me as well. He's on a flying lap, I believe. Let him by. He's gone a bit wide there. Don't worry. And then we've got Yep like him, who straight away like him, is a 10th behind me in the Williams Renault. So he's looking like a contender for sure. So I'm just gonna back out of this, put on the set of mediums, you know, just to get the feel of the mediums first before the qualifying gets underway. As well, 8 minutes away from the qualifying session, qualification to begin. Welcome along, Doug. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're well out there. Hope all is well for your end too. Not doing too bad for my end. Obviously, been out to the sun for a couple of hours, which is nice. Watched a bit of football, and that's all I've done. Just get myself ready to do a practice start on them tyre compounds also. So that's like a couple of runs on the mediums as well out of the way. And once we get the qualifying underway very shortly, and be back for a toilet break. B26. I'm back from a toilet break. Hopefully everyone can still hear me loud and clear, so... Yeah, so less than 3 minutes until the qualification begins. Obviously, looking quick also, and obviously there's no sign of somebody like who's missing. There's Knudsen, who was meant to be on the grid. So he's got internet issues. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Hopefully they get that fixed after the qualifying. So so there's myself, like who's looking quick in the SF23, and then there's Yep in the SF19, who's also looking quick also. Check everything's all good, which it is. So it'll be any moment when we begin. So who we got out on the track? So we've got Yep, who is leading the championship series as well. Just having a spin, as you do. So he's getting himself ready to line himself up like for a practice start. And then we've got TJ in the room, who is the host of his Formula 1 World Championship. So go and check him out on YouTube as he throws down GT7 lobbies as well as ACC lobbies and so on. And I'll just put, yeah, that just to confirm that I am ready to go and get qualifying underway. So good luck, everyone. Let's get down to business for 15 minutes of qualification. So we shall see how that goes. And when you get into qualified, you see like on the overtake button there, you'll have the curse system, which then gives you the advantage to go around a second quicker if you can change the coordinates together. So I'm not going to be using the curves like until I get to a certain window. I'll just let Shadow by whilst he oh, he's backing up also. I've got a load of space behind me, so there may be like there's some that there's just hiding something in the sleeve with the true pace of it, especially at this track. So the first flying lap is underway. was way too wide there, almost tipped me Senike into the gravel trap. So I've got TJ there putting the laps in, and everyone else will be putting the quali laps in as well. And you don't want to be doing that too often, because otherwise it's going to compromise your lap and lose a chunk of time also. So we've got Shadow with a 133.7. He must be like, well, whether he's using the curves or not, time will tell when as the qualifying evolves and the track ramping up. Picked up a few tenths compared to the last sector. So we've got, I believe, Shadow warming up for another flying lap. Purple in the second sector, so it's looking like a quicker lap but as the fuel load is coming along. You don't want to be like going corner greedy also, but there's just over 8 minutes left, so there's nothing to worry. TJ with a 132.8. So how long's the lap? Like a minute 30 something. So I'm just like working out for a good time to pit for some new tires and leave the fuel alone. So the fuel's all good for the qualifying session. No rain expected like through this quali session as well, but it could well change for the race also. So yep, with a 1:32.0 in the Williams Renault. So it's a Williams 1-2 at the minute. So Yep's coming in there for some new tyres in order to try and improve his lap time. Has he got enough curves? That is the question. Because the 1:32.0 is a blistering time. And it's difficult to change the corners like it was. You're going in at such speed with the amount of rotation you get from one side to the other. So I'm coming in just to get a few laps out of the way. So I've got a clear track behind me as well. And I should be able to get 2 racing laps, well, 2 quali laps in. Get a lot of space, as I got a lot of track behind me also. Let's go for it. Oh crap. Not what you want to be doing in there whilst you're in the critical lap. Not an ideal way to start the lap, but it is what it is. Yeah. Okay. A lot to do, but a long way to go for the Sleep Select Rotor race. It's just another thing I'm not being able to had a chance to you know, just to get the quality sim run with the cars. So fourth place is what I have to do. So just before we get started, be wise to change the tyres. Enough to oil brake 2 secs. And I'm back. So chose the tyres already. So we have on pole position there, and then we've got TJ sharing the front row. So it's a Williams 1-2, and then we've got Owen in third for Ferrari, and then there's myself in fourth place, along with CCR Shadow GT for McLaren Mercedes, and then we've got DTR M3 guy in the in Nigel Mansell's IndyCar livery in sixth. We've got Grippy and Drubit sharing the fourth row in the Red Bull. And then we got Full Send bring out the rear. So I'm going to put the message out. Have a good race. Good luck. Let's have a green race. And of course, have fun. So the race is about to get underway as we begin round 2 of TJ's Formula 1 World Championship. Good luck, everyone. Let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. And let's have it. It could well rain, so we're just about to find out as we begin. The grid is all set. So we've got TJ in the lead, and then there's Owen who's jumped to second. Yep, dropped down to third, like after starting on pole. Then Shadow, who's passed me a bit in fourth, and then there's myself in fifth. Just biding me time, getting the heat into the medium tyres. So we've got TJ trying to break the toe, whilst out in the lead as TJ leads for Williams, Owen in the Ferrari for second, Yep in third, Shadow GT in fourth, myself in fifth, and then DTR and Free Guy in sixth, Full Send in seventh. We've got Grippy and Drew, I believe, they're in the pits. Somebody's had a crash behind me. Cheers for that, Shadow. I didn't ask for anything, but let's see what I could do. So we have Yep like a bit in front as well, in the battle for third. So we've got a battle for the lead unfolding between TJ and Owen, racing for two legendary teams. Oh! Nearly lost it somehow. Managed to save it. Welcome along, buddy. Nice to meet you, and I hope you're well. I hope all is well from your end too. This is Gran Turismo 7. Currently in the league race, competing in the Formula One World Championship that is officially run by TJC Gaming on YouTube. If you'd like to go and check him out on YouTube. No problem at all. I have both. When I'm doing some serious racing, I use the controller. And when I'm not doing any serious racing, or when I throw down some lobbies, I use the wheel to go on, which is where I would just like to have some fun. So getting into grips with and the speed with the wheel, and the wheel that I use is Logitech G923. That's mounted along with the play seat challenge rig. Do we have any rain? We don't have any rain just yet, within the 50-mile radius. It's good stuff. Obviously, I do have the F1 23 game as well. I haven't played much of it like in ages, so literally just like we'll play this most of the time and then do some league racing and what have you. So, and that's like about what I use GT7 for as well. Which obviously it's as good as it gets, like about, but it's just you just want to enjoy it to the way you can, like for what you got to lined up. Do you know what I mean? So, other than that, I'm currently like in the the league race. So this is round 2 of 6. So for me, that's about the objective is just to enjoy it about just as it is, like anyone else would. So something's happened to Owen. Fair dues. Yeah, it's your preference, isn't it? At the end of the day, so whatever works for you works best for you, buddy. Like I use chase cam like for when I'm on the controller, for when I'm on the wheel, I use TV pod. So it's a totally different experience for sure. But when you use the cockpit view, it does make it rewarding because you have limited visibility for sure, other than just what's ahead of you, and then you have the mirrors also to see what's behind you. Ah, fair enough. So we've got TJC game in the lead, and we've got GT7. So it's a Williams 1-2 at the moment, as they're both running the Rodman's Williams Renault skin. And then we've got Owen in third, where he's driving for Ferrari. And then there's myself in the fourth, and there's Shadow GT, who is my Vodafone McLaren Mercedes teammate. Then we've got N3 guy that is not a Formula 1 livery, but it's Nigel Mansell's 1993 Cartel livery, where he won the championship 1 year after he won his first and only World Championship in 1992. And then we've got Grippy and Drewbit, who's bringing up the back end of the top 8 in the Red Bull. A fascinating thing for me is that, from my point of view, that I have no idea what tyres everyone else is in. So it's like you just played you guess a game and assessing where you're at to in terms of your racecraft and your ability to move up places and so on. Getting into the 35s now. And I'm slowly catching up the field as well. Are they on the softs? We shall see. So we've got an interesting battle between the two Williams Renault teammates for the race win, for the lead. Getting a bit squirrely, Owen. He's got a bit of dirty tyres as well. He's feeling the pressure just a bit. Welcome along, Handy Pint. Good afternoon to you. Good to see you, and I hope you're well out there. I hope all is well from your end too. And if you're just tuning in, started fourth, currently in fourth, playing a long game, as we've got a battle for the first place of it unfolding between the two Williams teammates of that is TJ and Yep, and I'm just hunting down Owen in the Ferrari as well. Copy Pint. Oh, he's got a 1 second penalty for track limits. So this is my chance to capitalise on his misfortune. As you can see, he was literally just like squirreling all over the shop and piling the pressure on him. So I just need to stay with him now. So no one is about to serve his time penalty for track limits. So, and that's me promoted to P3. Next up, Yap, one of the 2 Williams drivers. And now I've got a clear track ahead. So it's my time to go and showcase my real pace with the clear air. So I'm reeling in Yep, but as I'm within a second of Yep in the battle for second place. So we're making some moves now. We're making some moves. No rain also. Copy. Long way to go. I'm on the medium tyres, and I saw somebody like all behind me pitted like for some new tyres. And the mediums are holding on very nicely indeed. Copy. That's the plan. But the more I get closer to the DRS zone, then the harder it is to follow, because you have the dirty air that's getting thrown about at you. I can see, yep, using the curse system. Definitely harder to follow. What we had TJ having a moment there. getting closer to the halfway distance. So, and if you're liking the, excuse me, if you're liking the content, hit the like button, and feel free to subscribe if you like to see more of this sort of stuff. As we got, yep, like we're literally like we're giving it full beads about out of the last corner. And Yep's got a half-second penalty he has for track limits. So now's my chance to take the opportunity while it's there, and then see what I could do to challenge TJ for the race lead. So I just need to chain those corners together, and I'll be looking set to take second place off Yep. Here we go. Second place is mine. So we're in P2 now with P2. Next up, the race leader, TJC Gaming, who has been leading the entire race so far. Oh crap. The tyres are looking good. My tyres are looking good. We've got a back marker overhead. I can smell a barbecue outside. TJ's in the pits. And he were on the mediums the whole time. So he's looking like he were to perform the undercut. But my tyres are feeling good. And if I go into the softs, say like next 10 laps time, then I'll be in good shape of it for later on. Because these are the SF19 cars here, yeah, which both TG and Yep are running, are totally different to the SF23 I'm using, which obviously the SF23 is like a much wider and bulkier car. And TJ's got onto these softs as well. So it'll be interesting to see like how the race unfolds. As we reach halfway through the of the German Grand Prix. We've got Drew going off as well. So Yep, like he was looking there, is he using the curves? He must be. Get the place back. Rightly so. Because I was passing somebody, passing Yep about off the track, so it's better to save like letting somebody like do the job to file in a report that I passed somebody off the track. But it was wise for me to give the place back for sure. Oh crap! So like the rule is that you have to use both mediums and softs. So if you fail to apply that principle by using the same tyre compound the whole race, then obviously you'll be deemed a 1 minute penalty for breaching the sporting lane regulation. So I'm on a good strat, like having started on the mediums since lap 1. And then we've got my McLaren teammate Shadow, who's obviously in the who pitted early on as well. He's on a different strat to me. So I'm going to let him by him after this section of the corner. Go, go, go. You do your thing and then I'll just do my thing. So that's so that's teamwork right there for you. I started on the mediums and the other person's on the softs, so that we're in totally different strategies to start off with. Yeah, thinking, because surprisingly the degradation at this track is not too bad. So I'm just thinking like, well, the softs like will do nicely with plenty of rubbering also, and TJ's on the mediums, I believe. I might be wrong. So if I could get another 5 laps out of the medium tyres, then I'm going to go onto the softs, and the softs will be in good shape. Copy. And as soon as I get onto the softs, and I'll be able to feel electric. And then Shadow's like, if I've got a 134.7, so he must be on the mediums, I think, at the moment. Yep's coming in. So Yep's topped up some fuel as well as they're getting the soft tyres on. So we've got a back marker who's been passed by me, Vodafone McLaren Mercedes teammate Shadow. And TJ's reeling me in slowly but surely. So box. It's coming to that point of the race where you got some sticky soft tyres on with a low fuel load in the car, which can only be one thing. And you know what time it is? It's Danny C time. Let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. So we've got 29.3 second gap, so it's all to play for. Let's do this. Oh crap. Not what I want. Here we go again. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. So I've overtaken both of the Red Bull drivers. What year are we in? I can see TJ up ahead in the battle for third. Yo! Welcome on Nocular. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're well out there. I hope all is well from your end too. And if you're just tuning in, I started on the medium tyres in 4th place and then got onto the softs on lap 40. And obviously I'm on the hunter for the podium finish. Oh, that's a bit wide there. Will I get a penalty for that? No, is the answer. Got lucky this time. Yeah, he's in my race, and he's my McLaren teammate as well. Totally different strategy to me. And speaking of which, that Yep has managed to pass Shadow for the race lead. As Yep is on the sticky soft tyres, fast soft tyres, and then Shadow's on the opposite. Less than 10 laps to go. A lot can happen for sure. No rain as well. Getting closer to TJ now. Under 2 seconds. So we've got 2 people who are back markers that we're yet to navigate our way through. can see his sparks flying. And TJ's using all the curves he can to try and defend. Blue flags, Owen. Blue flags. Blue flags. Come on. There we go. The pass is on. He's using the curves to defend as well. Looks like I'm gonna have to fight for another day, I guess. But it's not over yet. Ah, yeah, game over. Oh well. It is what it is. Just that one mistake and then obviously another mistake and then another mistake and it's so tough, but we're all rolling. But looks like fourth place we'll have to do, but it is what it is. Maybe if a few laps earlier I would have pitted, then would have been up there. But at least we're getting some points for sure. Yeah, definitely. So you've got Yepema, who's comes across the line to take the race win at the German Grand Prix. Shadow's just holding off like him of TJ for second place. He's going to be close. He's going to be close. Shadow just managed to pip TJ by smallest of margins. Ah. That was close. So well on to the top three. My hands are so stiff and having gritted onto the controller for so long. But we made it. We got there in the end. We've not really got a lot of practice other than just get into the groove and without going off the track, and as well as that 1 second penalty for track limits to my name. Definitely up there, but there's always another day to live for a fight for another day. So save the replay. Excuse me. So well done to Yepema, who's taken the race win for Williams. Then we've got Shadow GT for McLaren Mercedes in second, TJ in third for Williams, and myself in fourth for McLaren. Then we have Dieter and Free Guy in fifth, Owen in sixth. We've got Hippie in seventh, Drubitz in eighth, and we've got Full Send bringing up the rear. So I'm going to pass the congratulations to Shadow TJ. Let's open the ticket as well. A 4-star roulette ticket. Okay, fair enough. $30k, and then we'll draw closer to the stream in the Escape movies. So thank you everyone for tuning in to my live stream. Started fourth, finished fourth, been closer to get another podium as well. With all the little time I had to practice during the course of this week, then obviously, I'll take that regardless, and obviously there's a long way to go for sure, with many more opportunities. And then if it's not going your way, and then if you try too hard, then obviously you can always just take nice deep breaths in order to just to keep going and keep pushing, and that's just like the way to go for sure. And other than that, GG's to Yep, Shadow, and TG on the podium finishers, and then gave it me all, and then having started on the mediums, which was wise enough to hold off, and then obviously to manage the curves on the latter stages. It was going to be close, and pretty close indeed for sure. And my hands are just literally stiff, but I can just free them off, and now that's about. I don't even need to use the pad whilst I'm not even playing anything. But yeah, so next time I'll be streaming is tomorrow for Jimmy Codge's British Touring Car Championship for round 5 of the series. That is the second to last round meeting of the British Touring Car Series. Then I've got the Open Lobby Racing on Tuesday evening, and then also I've got GT World Series Manufacturers Cup as well. So thank you for tuning in, and if you're liking the content, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. And on that note, I'm going to cut short. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, peace, thank you, and bye-bye.